I think Sea of Thieves is really incredible. I've never played a game like this before where literally anything goes. And for the longest time, I've had to break down this fear of playing Sea of Thieves. The game itself was so hard in the beginning. You just, after a while, you push through that fear of someone's gonna sink me and I'm gonna lose all my treasure.
Literally just getting all the big loot, like seeing so much, it's just like ooh, like wow, shiny. You know what I mean?
Unique game is what I like about it. It's very unique. There's no other game like it, and games have tried to replicate it, but they've all failed. Salt just offers something really unique.
I'm SharkZoomies and I'm a content creator.
It's Killian in real life, but I have a channel called DublinDrunkenSailors on YouTube.
The name's Zootique, and I am, I guess, a content creator slash editor. Do you think it's the social aspect of it? I 100% think it's the social aspect of the game. Especially when you find crews and you patrol them. That's funny. The game has a lot of aspects. I think social aspects plays a good role, but so does this uniqueness, its design, its gameplay, the way the game's made. I think a lot of that, and I think social aspect in itself is a big part, and it's very important.
Sea of Thieves is incredible for me because, of course, through that process of trying to break down that fear, that's helped me a lot in life as well. For some reason, Sea of Thieves has really brought that out of me. I still have a lot of adrenaline and like, oh my gosh, okay, so how do I find that calm before the storm that happens? What I like to do is just let myself know, like, if I sink, that's okay. We can always try and problem solve a different way. That's what's so great about Sea of Thieves is that you can literally do anything now. They've done such an incredible job trying to balance it, in my opinion. They've really added a lot of other elements to the game that you can use to your advantage or problem solve to either cause the chaos or go back and try and grab your treasure again from that ship that's about to sell it.
And I've so many like good memories from the game, playing with my friends and running into random people and having really funny encounters with them. You know, the things that can happen in that game. Sometimes it just does have you laughing. Like when you go and sink someone, steal all their loot, and they're raging like crazy, or just some of the funny things I've encountered. You could even be a little kid playing the game, it's just going absolutely nuts when you steal his loot or even helping people out. There's just so much with Sea of Thieves that has made me play it for such a long time. Be able to take care of it yourself, which can be hard when you're trying to like repair holes, bucket, also keep pressure on the enemy so they don't kill you. Like, you know, there's a good few things to think about. Like, it's quite strategic like that.
I do really enjoy that freedom of choice and problem solving in the moment. Like another memory that I think about is I think recently there was a moment where of course like it's that fight or flight kicks in. You're like, well, what do I do now? I'm like so close to being sunk, but then I think about, well, I can try talking to them. So now I'm more open to trying and talk to the players, though it can get a little crazy, sometimes toxic. But if I can try and make someone laugh, I think that's the benefit to it now. And if I'm laughing, then I know I'm having the best time, even though it's like the most chaotic sink ever.
I think that that makes the session so much more alive, and so like it literally makes the gameplay itself basically that it creates its own content because of the social interaction part of it.
Like a handful of people already. And that's actually really cool because when I started this, I was like, I may or may not make friends. And I thought to myself, if I could make one friend that I can play regularly with, that'd be really cool. And now I've made like at least a handful of friends that I can be like, hey, do you want to play on such and such date? And they're like, yeah, let's do it. You're so cool. And I'm like, what? I'm such a nerd. We're just nerds. And it's awesome. Finding your people, you know what I mean?
So many fish. We had probably had 100 or 200 on our ship or something. Yeah, taking every fish out of the sea. There was nothing left. No pirates couldn't get fish and chips for the rest of the year after that, apparently.
I feel they could be putting more in than they currently are, because obviously I don't know what's going behind the scenes at Rare. No one knows what's going behind the scenes. That's why I always think, like, let's not be too harsh. Let's have some leniency, but then again, how the way they're sailing this boat, it's not working. So I don't really have a fixed feeling for them. It's mixed. It's like, please do better or work harder, you know, and tell the community if there's something going wrong, if there's something bad. Speak out to us, and I'm sure the majority of the community will understand.
Maybe another few islands or something that's like maybe ice based because they have the fire. Maybe they have like a fire and ice type season. That would be pretty cool.
But they should be seeing how these other companies listen to their fan base and apply their feedback and use their feedback to apply to new things and new better stuff. Yeah, have fun in the game. Like, just make the most out of everything you do in the game. Enjoy the moments, and play it if you have fun. If you don't play it, if you don't have fun, don't play it. And sure, give the criticism to Rare, but don't be too harsh on them. Honestly, don't get bummed out. Try everything. Don't rage quit when shit doesn't go your way. And if you want to learn to be good, just keep playing the game.
Like to tell myself is always give yourself one realistic goal in mind, whether that be even mastering PvP a little bit more, or if you're not into PvP, go into a realistic goal for your PvE, especially when you're solo. Like that, not putting so much expectation on you is huge because it eliminates a lot of the stress. One of the affirmations that I say every time I get on the seas is the seas giveth and the seas taketh. If the seas gives, then we are doing really well.